Hello everyone. It's Tuesday and St. Patrick's Day. Um, Decided just to kind of sit and sew on things and show you some of the things that I've been working on. And then if you've got any questions, just give me a comment and I will try to uh, see if I can answer it for you. I've got to turn my other thing on so that I can. There we go. Okay. So anyway, a few weeks ago, I was at a flea market, and I knew that if I didn't bring things with me to work on, that it would be boring. So anyway, on that Friday, of course, most people are at work and everything, so I did get a lot of work done that day. But anyway, here are some things that I'm making for like baby strollers or whatever. And these, you can't call them taggies, I don't think, because I think it's a trademark, but it's something very similar. It's just where you've got your ribbon and where you can hook your little carabiner or your little chew thing that they tend to chew on and stuff, and then hook it on your stroller or whatever. There's one. And then here was another one. I like this one. I thought it was cute. I still have to hand stitch these closed. So you can throw a little lumpy on the side where they still have to be stitched. But anyway, I thought they turned out kind of cute. Just have kind of miscellaneous little ribbons on them and different textures. Some of them are the silky and some of them are the grosgrain, which has kind of a ribbing on it. So anyway, I'm going to try to stitch those close. My daughter, because she helps me at craft shows, and then I've got a friend or two that also like to help me at craft shows. So I wanted some aprons, some matching aprons for us all to wear, and they would have a little change pocket and a business card holder and that kind of thing. And I found a pattern that I really liked, but I just, for whatever reason, I could not get it together. But it was like a day or two later that things just kind of started popping into my head. What about this or that? So I think I'm going to give those a try. But anyway, I was going to put our names on the front, and then I think on mine I'm going to put a sewing machine on it, I think they call them mandalas, but they're real intricate, and it's a heat vinyl transfer. But then, of course, this was cut on the fold, but then I realized, and you really can't see it very good here, but there is actually, I hadn't sewn anything to it before I realized it. So, but they're going to have a little business card holder on it, a little pouch that will be on somewhere near the bottom. I can't remember exactly. And I think they have like a little key fob type thing on a pocket down here, and then there's going to be a zipper, and then here is another pocket that will actually be on there as well. But kind of gives you the idea of what I'm talking about. So that one, I think that one was Kim's colors. And then my color, is going to be this yellow. I love this fabric. As a matter of fact, it's my valance in my sewing room. And then my daughter, I can open it up so you can see it. My daughter chose this one, which is like measuring tapes. That's upside down. Like measuring tapes. But anyway, and then I'll have matching zippers and that kind of thing. But they all go good. I was trying to see if there's a picture. I don't remember where I put the pattern exactly, but the picture's kind of hard to see because when I printed it, it was black and white, so it didn't come out very clear. So I was using the computer. Yeah, this doesn't have a picture on it, but that's okay. Looking for the other pieces. There's some other pieces, that the neck strap and that kind of thing that I had already gotten finished, and they're really cute. So anyway, that's two of the things. And then the other thing is a bag that I am determined to get finished. And now I'm I'm pretty close. I think, yeah, I'm attaching the handles now. And then I'll attach the sides. But it's called the Poppins Bag, which is, let's see if I can find my pattern down in here. It's got the picture on it. There it is. This is the really big one, the biggest size, I believe. So the base of it is real stiff, and it's pretty hard. So, But I've already decided I'm not keeping this one. I'm going to sell this one because I want the whole 3-piece set. So I went back and got fabric to make a little, make one of each size so that they don't match. So this one's going to be up for sale on my Etsy shop when I get it done. But I really am happy the way it's coming out. When I was at a retreat, there was another lady there that has made several of them. And she gave me some pointers, which really helped out. So anyway, that's on my agenda as well. And I have to finish binding a quilt. And then I'm thinking, I had some other things. Oh, got another bin of baby clothes that I need to cut out for a memory quilt for a little girl. And I guess that's the main thing. What I'm going to do is work on this bag and see if I can get it finished first. And so if you've got any questions while I'm sewing, just send me a message here and I will try to answer it. So what kind of things are you working on today? Anybody got anything going? Let's see. You know what? I forgot. I need my YouTube video while I'm working on this bag. So I guess that won't be on there. Oh, I found my straps. So here's the adjustable neck strap. Still getting this camera reversed. Anyway, that was kind of fun once I figured out the buckles. Kind of like doing those dog collars. And I'm always thinking, how in the world do they remember which direction things go? But it actually worked. Oh, here it is. The little key fob, or the little, it's the opposite of what I'm thinking. That'll go on there somewhere too, so you can put your keys, or I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be something else we might want to hang on there. Might just do it for the, change bag, a little coin pop. And then this is another purse that I'm planning on making. I haven't started it yet. Oops, that glare is not, there we go. And there's a girl named Sarah Lawson that designs all kinds of bags. So I think I'm going to start giving some of her bags a try and see how they turn out. And because I'm trying to come up with something else that I want to do. Oh, and here's the zipper with the pull tabs for the bag. I just thought they were so cute. I love the little bobs on the end, but then they got these little tabs that'll stick out. But I'm trying to come up with something different. I did bow cozies for so long, and I really got tired of making them, but I tell you, my brain is still there with them. It's crazy. I've made thousands of them, and I guess just when you've made so many of them, they just come in your brain. You just don't think of anything else. But anyway, and I just finished a t-shirt quilt. I do need to print some pictures to get those done. I need to close that little thing. It's in my way. Oh, I forgot. I don't have touch screen. There we go. She sent me some photos to add to the quilt, so I've got to print those, but you have to do them on an inkjet and all this stuff, so I have to make sure I've got all my supplies, make sure I've got enough ink for let's see, what else am I going to do today? Yesterday, we took our dog for a bath. My daughter has a service dog, and we've been trying to figure out how are we going to keep him from picking up this virus and then passing it on to us, since he can't necessarily get it, but he lays in the floor. He lays, right under her chair, usually if we're out and about, or he's walking and he's sniffing the floor and all that. Well, if somebody sneezes and it's all over the floor, then he's going to pick it up and carry it. So we finally decided to go give him a really good deep clean, cut his hair shorter, and we finally came up with a plan so that if we are out and we're getting ready to get back in the car, we clean him down, and then when we get home, we'll do it again. But I think for now, we're just going to try to hang low. Just kind of stay home for a while and not go out near as much, because he usually goes with her pretty much anywhere and everywhere we go. So, try to think of some of the other things. Some of the things I've worked on over the years are, of course, like I said, the bow cozies. That was huge. The other thing is memory quilts. I do tons of memory quilts for people, whether it's t-shirt style quilts or made out of someone's clothes with smaller blocks. dress shirts. I've done those. And then, of course, I've done lots of memory pillows. And then a lot of them want the poem that, let's see, what does it say? This is the shirt I used to wear when you feel it, know I am there, or when I see it, you see it, I am there, or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But anyway, lots of people want that on their quilt or the pillows. And so I make a lot of those. It's slowed down a little bit, which is kind of good because then maybe I can get some other projects done, but I still have some I have to complete. I've made hair scrunchies. Those are on my Etsy shop. Of course, I have the new zipper bags. I've had quite a few of those lately. And then the little boxy pouches, I've been selling more of those on Etsy lately. They're really cute. They're good for earpods or earbuds or your charger, even your charger block, that kind of thing. And they're just that perfect size for that kind of thing. You could put change and stuff in them too if you wanted to, but I think they're made out of a foam inner base, I guess you'd say, that keeps it nice and firm and has a good shape to it. The other thing was baby bibs and burp cloths. I've been trying to work on some of those. And then I'm going to try my hand at a tutu. We'll see what happens. I got the stuff for it now, except for my elastic, which I probably have it. I just haven't looked for it because I got a whole bin full of elastic. I still need to put my embroidery threads up on my wall, which is crazy. I had taken them all down to do that flea market, so I'd have them with me. So now I've got like 300 spools of thread in 3 different drawers that I took with me that all need to go back up on my wall in my thread storage. So anyway, I also alter police uniforms. I don't know if you can see those back there or not. There's one against the wall. Oops, right there. For our local police department. I do other alterations and put on their patches and that kind of thing. And so it's coming up spring, so they're going to be starting to bring me their short sleeve shirts. They can start wearing those in April, I think. And so they'll be bringing me their new shirts, whether they're outgrown them or whether they just needed new shirts or whatever. But anyway, so I'll start doing those too. Usually April and November are the busy times. That's when they go from short sleeve and long sleeve. And and like in the winter, I had all their coats because they had gotten new patches for the department. So that was like a whole changeover. So I did quite a few. I stayed pretty busy back then. So I'm thinking about making some face masks, and I know that they don't protect you against the virus, but it does keep you from touching your nose. I know I'm terrible at that because it seems like my nose is always itching. So it just would keep you from doing this, rubbing your eyes and stuff. And but I'm waiting to hear back from a friend of mine that makes them. I don't want to step on any toes. I'll come back in a little bit once I figure out exactly what I'm going to sew on, and then you can just sit and sew along and chat with me. Alrighty, I will talk to you all later. Bye.